Hey Jacob, today we're going to continue to read A Light in the Attic by Shel Silverstein. I love you very much. Trying on clothes. I tried on the farmer's hat, didn't fit. A little too small, just a bit too floppy. Couldn't get used to it, took it off. I tried on the dancer's shoes, a little too loose. Not the kind you could use for walking. Didn't feel right in 'em, kicked 'em off. I tried on the summer sun, felt good. Nice and warm, knew it would. Tried the grass beneath bare feet, felt neat. Finally felt well dressed. Nature's clothes just fit me best. Shapes. A square was sitting quietly outside his rectangular shack when a triangle came down kerplunk and struck him in the back. I must go to the hospital, cried the wounded square. So a passing rolling circle picked him up and took him there. Tired. I've been working so hard you just wouldn't believe, and I am tired. Tired. I've been working so hard you just wouldn't believe, and I'm tired. There's so little time and so much to achieve, and I'm tired. I've been lying here holding the grass in its place, pressing a leaf with the side of my face, tasting the apples to see if they're sweet, counting the toes on a centipede's feet. I've been memorizing the shape of that cloud, warning the robins to not chirp so loud, shooing the butterflies off the tomatoes, keeping an eye out for floods and tornadoes. I've been supervising the work of the ants, and thinking of pruning the cantaloupe plants, timing the sun to see what time it sets, calling the fish to swim into my nets, and I've taken 12,041 breaths, and I'm tired. Prehistoric. These lizards, toads, and turtles, dear, with which you love to play, were dinosaurs and plesiosaurs in prehistoric days. They fought the armored ankylosaurs and wild brontosaurs, glyptodons and varanids and hungry plateosaurus, shark-like ichthyosaurs and flying pterodon, tyrannosaurus, chronosaurus, and the treacherous Trachodon, shrieking Archaeopteryx, Triceratops as well, and those that I cannot pronounce nor even try to spell. But anyway, they slowly turned to lizards and turtles and snakes, and all the brave and wild woolly prehistoric people, they turned into us, for goodness sakes. My guitar. Oh, wouldn't it be a most wondrous thing to have a guitar that could play and could sing? By itself, what an absolute joy it would be to have a guitar that didn't need me. The Spelling Bee. I got stung by a bee, I won't tell you where. I got stung by a bee, I was just lying there, and it tattooed a message I can't let you see that spells out, hello, you've been stung by a bee. Always sprinkle pepper. Always sprinkle pepper in your hair. Always sprinkle pepper in your hair. For then if you were kidnapped by a wild barbazoop, who sells you to a ragged hag who wants you for her soup. She'll pick you up and sniff you, and then she'll sneeze a chew, and say, my tot, you're much too hot, I fear you'll never do. And with a shout she'll throw you out, and you'll run away from there. And soon you will be safe at home sittin' in your chair, if you always, 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 always sprinkle pepper in your hair. Peckin. The saddest thing I ever did see was a woodpecker peckin' at a plastic tree. He looks at me and, friend, says he, things ain't as sweet as they used to be. It's hot. It's hot. I can't get cold. I've drunk a quart of lemonade. I think I'll take my shoes off and sit around in the shade. It's hot. My back is sticky. The sweat rolls down my chin. I think I'll take my clothes off and sit around in my skin. It's hot. I've tried with electric fans and poles and ice cream cones. I think I'll take my skin off and sit around in my bones. It's still hot. Turtle. Our turtle did not eat today, just lies on his back in the strangest way, and doesn't move. I tickled him, and poked him, and dangled string in front of him, but he just lies there, stiff and cold, and sort of staring straight ahead. Jim says he's dead. Oh no, say I, a wooden turtle cannot die.